This is our mystery machine for group 4. This is our test to show you that both sensors work. They still need calibrated, but when they are moved off the black line, both sensors run. When each sensor is placed over the black line, that motor stops. Show this motor stop. And same with this motor. And now I'm gonna explain the circuit inside. This is a full view of the top of our circuit. I'm gonna be explaining this today. There are two 9-volt batteries which are powering the motors separately. Here's a view of our schematic with the two 9-volt batteries. They both go into a voltage regulator, which is shown here. These take the 9 volts and turn it into 5 volts, which can safely power all our components. Next, we're going to talk about the op amp. The op amp is getting input from our diodes and also our variable resistor. The variable resistor is powered on each side by the separate 9-volt battery. I use this resistor to change the voltage going into our op amp. That way our motors were running at the same speed, because the op amp is pulling more power from one of the 9-volt batteries and then the other, because only one 9-volt battery is powering the op amp. Next, we'll talk about our L293D. Our L293D is our motor driver. This helps control the motor so that we ramp up the current from the op amp when it sends a signal. We take our signal from the op amp from each side, so when a volt signal is coming out, it'll ramp up the current and tell the motor to drive. That's all the parts on the top of our board. Next, I will show the bottom. This is the bottom of our board where our LEDs and diodes are sensing. Each of these are a light emitting diode, which is sensed by our light sensitive resistor. Whenever it senses this light, it shorts, and so then we get a signal going back into our op amp. These two LEDs are just for testing purposes, and they will be our headlights of our car. We use these resistors to protect each of these components.
So our 3D print was printed in sections so it'd be easily to assemble. Each part is connected through super glue. And then our top is based in 2 sections because the printer couldn't print it the full distance. But we have it so it's detachable so we can get into the car when needed. Our car design is the mystery machine. If you Google that, you can find certain designs. But here are the headlight holes, which still need to be drilled to be determined based on the LED we use for the headlights. And then that's about it.